Hi there, this is AJ with Car Inspected, and today we are looking at this 2016 Audi RS7. It's got 58,000 kilometers on it. It is a rare flat gray color. Overall pretty decent condition. It does have some chips and minor things here and there. Namely on this front corner, you can see some scrape marks, some rubbing, and down here as well. And some of the plastic has cracked a little bit. Just stress cracks around here. Around the front rest, there's some bugs and normal road chips. Nothing too crazy though. And then we get to this side, and there's some typical running into curb kind of stress cracks, but again, nothing too crazy. Let me go down the driver's side. It's nice and straight, not too bad. We got a couple of little scrapes around this windshield trim, probably from clearing snow or something like that. But the windshield looks to be in good condition, as well as the roof. As we go down this side, it looks pretty straight, no real issues. A couple little rub marks here and there, and not much. Everything looks pretty good down here as well. As we go around, quarter panels look pretty decent. There's a couple of rock chips on the edge here, but nothing out of the ordinary. And there are a couple kind of rub marks here as well. Look here, there is a little bit of, looks like there was a little paint work on this quarter panel, and as well as the other one. Looks like there was a little body work possibly, and more paint work on the other one. I'll show you that in a moment. So come around the back here, we have a couple little marks on the edge here, right by the bumper, and some staining on the exhaust tips. All come around here, it all looks pretty decent though. Gaps all look good throughout. The wing is up currently. There is a little bit of a dent on the spoiler that you can see right here. And as we go around on this side, everything looks pretty good. Like I said, there has been some paint work on this quarter panel. We can see tape lines inside and some dust marks here and there. And there is not overly noticeable, but you can see the blend line about in this area. And as you can see, again, some marks, and there are some tape marks, tape lines in this door jamb here. This door looks good. I think it was blended a bit into the door, but it was probably just a blend. No big deal. So we go down here, there's another ding right here, and everything else looks pretty good. And a little mark down there, and a couple of curb type marks, something run into here that you can see, and some marks there. So some minor kind of dings and marks here and there, but exterior wise is all pretty decent. These front windows, the tint is damaged, scraping on something on the inside. When they are down, the doors close a little rattly, so there might be something going on in there, some adjustments or something needed. We go over brakes, tires, and undercarriage, and we find no major issues. Except this front left tire. They are tread pretty good. There was about, obviously they are snow tires. There's about 8/32 of tread left. However, this one does have a bubble on the sidewall right here, so that needs to be addressed. Rim is in pretty good shape here, no major issues. And brakes, the ceramic brakes, are looking pretty good. I'd say we have about 80% or so left on them. They are pretty nice. Undercarriage throughout looks pretty decent. You'll see better lit up photos, but everything else seems to look pretty good. No leaks, no major damage, any issues like that. Go around, the tires are in similar condition throughout. These are what I think they're 2016, 2017 tires. Forgot to mention that. Let's see, 2018. And that's what they are throughout. We come around here, there is a little curb rash on this rim on the passenger front. Some marks here and then some around here. You can see better photos of that as well. And brakes, same thing, ceramic brakes look pretty good. 80% or so left, no issues. Undercarriage looks just as good under here, and the rest of the car, except we are inside, so it's a bit dark. I took some better lit up photos, you'll see, but I see no major issues underneath. No damage or anything like that. come around to the back here. And again, tires are similar condition, about 7 to 830 seconds of tread, and looking pretty decent. There is a little bit of sidewall hitting just the curb protector, nothing major. And there is some rash on this rear rim as well. No damage to the rim though. Rear brakes also look pretty good. Rotors look good, and no heat cracks or anything like that in these ceramics. They all look pretty decent. Under here as well, looks just as decent, no issues. And we finally go around to the final tire. Same situation, treads are pretty good. I think there's a little bit of curb rash on this rim. Nope, not on this one, just the other two. For the most part, they're pretty decent. No major issues here, and treads are looking pretty good. And again, brakes are good on this side as well, and so is undercarriage. Interior, overall, looks pretty decent. No major issues. Everything seems to work as it should. All these look pretty good. Floor mats are in the back here. There's no major issues. All look pretty nice. Underneath that, the carpet is pretty nice. Underneath here is the emergency roadside kit, jack, etc. Everything that you need. And the wheel locks are not installed in the car, but they are in here. And everything looks pretty good. The automatic close also works with no issues. As we go through the interior, like I said, for the most part it looks pretty nice. No real signs of major wear and tear. You will see extensive photos. Door panel looks good. A little bit of kind of moisture staining on there that needs to be just cleaned off, but no real issues. Back seats look good. Again, some moisture staining. Again, sorry for the darkness. You will see better lit up photos. But the fold down seats and everything seem to work correctly. No issues. Carpets look pretty clean. All this rear controls all looks pretty good. Again, all this stuff seems to work just as it should. Headliner looks nice. No real issues. Go up to the passenger front. And similar situation. You got no major issues. As I said, you see this where the tint is rubbing on something internally as it goes down. Door panels look nice. Carpets look nice. We're on the passenger side front. Power seats all seem to work as they should. No major wear and tear on this passenger seat. Looks pretty nice. And glove box all looks good with no issues. Carbon fiber trim, again, all looks good. No cracks or anything of that nature. And the dash looks nice as well. Go around to the driver's side. Same situation over here. Rear passenger compartment all looks pretty nice, but no real issues. No major signs of wear and tear. Carpets look nice, and so does the seat. A couple little stains and marks. Everything looks like it would clean off. Minor stuff there, but no issues, and everything does seem to work just as it should. And finally, we go to the driver's side, driver front. Now here you can listen to the rattle of the door I was talking about. This sounds like something's a little rattly in there. Door panel looks good though, no signs of issue. Driver's seat is pretty nice. Minimal wear on the bolster from getting in and out, but other than that, all looks pretty good, and everything seems to work as it should. Carpets look good, dash looks good. Carbon fiber on this side is all nice. I'm gonna slide in. No wear and tear on steering wheel. All this looks good as well. Dash tops looks nice. Console controls, again, everything looks nice and clean. Minimal wear and tear. The only issue is this cup holder. Here's the key in the way. But the cup holder, this is supposed to lid on here, but it is broken. You can see some broken plastic there. Other than that though, console looks good. No signs of issue. When we hit the ignition, we are inside, so we don't really want to run it too much, but everything seems to work. Navigation, went through driver modes, things like that. Everything seems to function as it should, with no major issues. Radio, etc., media, so all these things do exactly as they're supposed to do. Navigation, telephone, so everything does seem to work, from what I can tell. And there we are, 58,850 kilometers. What's this thing? Sunroof seems to work as well with no issues. I'm gonna pop the hood. Mechanically, I don't see any issues. Engine looks clean. No signs of leak or problems. So here we are. Like I said, pretty packed in here, but from what I can see, belts, hoses, etc., all look pretty good with no signs of issue. The engine was warm when I got here, so it had run recently, maybe charge a battery, something like that, even though it's in the showroom. So that is to note. Battery is under here, but the lug is right here. Sorry, just the jumper lug is here, and I tested it. Alternator is working, battery is good, no issues there. Oil, unfortunately, Audis do not have a dipstick, so we cannot do an oil analysis accurately. I did as much of one as I could by taking scrapings from inside. Oil looks pretty clean, with no signs of real issue. As we go under here, the coolant is also good, -43, with no signs of issue. And the brake fluid under here looks good as well, with 1% humidity. Other than this, nice and clean, no issues. All looks pretty decent. A couple little marks on the hood that you can see here too. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Some little chip marks. Other than that though, there you have it. 2016 Audi RS7. Unfortunately, we're not able to take it for a test drive because we're inside the showroom here. But that is that. As usual, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.